Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, please don't be a stranger. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you guys. So guys, it's been a long time that I have did story time. So today's video is going to be a story time. So get your popcorn, coffee, tea, water, whatever you want. Okay, my lips is a little bit dry. Lipstick on it. It's the weekend, guys. Happy weekend. If you're watching this video on the weekend, have a good weekend, and I hope that you guys will have an amazing family day as well, because in Canada here is Monday is going to be a holiday. So if you're watching this video and you're in Canada, happy holiday. So this story is how I got stood up with an unpaid bill at the restaurant. It's a short story, but really interested story at the same time. It happened when I was going back to school. So I graduated in grade 12 in 2011, and after that I was still underage, so there were still some courses I wanted to take to better my education, pretty much, because I had a lot of time in my hands. So I went to one school so I can do a lot of my upgrade courses. So when I was going there, I met one girl. I'm not gonna name any girl name because I don't want to say any name here, guys. So we're going to give this person a fiction name. So let's go with okay, let's go with Tokyo. Okay, so the girl name is Tokyo, and Tokyo, she's one of those girl that were like high maintenance a little bit, if you know what I mean. Like they were all that girl, like they were thinking they're all that. Like we will go to the mall, and if I see something, I would say, oh, this thing is expensive, and when they would see it, they would say, oh no, it's not expensive, it's cheap, I can afford it. So Tokyo was the kind of person, if you hang out with them, you feel like they're rich, they have money, because they have a lot of math on them. Okay, so me and Tokyo, we were friends. Right now we're not as friends anymore. We don't associate ourselves anymore. But anyway, this is the reason why I don't associate myself with Tokyo. So I remember one day we were all hanging out. We decided to go to a restaurant, and I was so hungry, guys. I think it was pho. I went to go eat pho, and Tokyo wanted to come along. So I'm like, okay, yeah, come too. And Tokyo had a habit, if we're hanging out, if she want to buy something, she'll borrow money from me. And me, I'm the kind of person, if I'm hanging out with you, if you want to borrow money, I will borrow you the money. But when you don't give the money, I'm gonna stop borrowing you money. So I was at the point that I don't borrow Tokyo money anymore. So we went to go eat, and mind you, at the time, since I was going to school, I was living with my parents. So at that time, I was doing a little job, so I was not getting as much money. My money that I was getting, it was really, really calculated. So I had to pay my my bill for my phone, and also I have to pay like feminine stuff. Like I didn't have a full-time job at the time, and I was not living by myself, so I did not have too much responsibility on me. And my money, since it was a little bit of money, it was really calculated. So when I used to go out with my friend, I know exactly how much I'm going to be spending. If I have $100, I'm not going to go and swipe my card with $200, because I already know it's going to decline. So I have that habit since I was a kid. I only spend the money that I have. So anyway, so we both went to the restaurant, and when we got to the restaurant, guys, I had a budget with me that day. I think my budget was only $20 that I was going to spend that day. So I already know what I'm going to order on the menu, which was water is free, and also I'm going to take my pho, and that was it. And I'm going to give like $5 tip. $20 was going to be enough. So I went with Tokyo, and Tokyo decided to order appetizer and also bubble tea. And guys, at the time, if you order appetizer and bubble tea before your main, that means you got money. So I was just looking at Tokyo. I'm like, I hope this girl have money, because the way she's ordering the menu like this, and at the time we were young, so when you're ordering a lot of stuff like that, that's when you got money. You got money on you. So she ordered her appetizer, she ordered her bubble tea. I was just watching her drinking that bubble tea. I wanted to buy a bubble tea for myself, but I'm like, no, I cannot spend money here, because the money that I have is for my bill. So after she finished drinking that bubble tea, she went straight to the main. She ordered her main, and after that she even ordered a dessert, like 4 things. And me, I was just there with my water and my phone. I'm just eating, I'm just looking at her, and the girl finished the whole thing on the table. I'm like, girl, like, you must be hungry. So when we're eating and everything like that, and we're talking, and out of a sudden she received a phone call, and she's like, oh girl, I just received a phone call, my boyfriend is here to come pick me up. I don't even know if it was a boyfriend, come to think of it, back in the days. She's like, oh, my boyfriend is coming to pick me up. I'm just going to go and take the money that is in the car, because it's outside, and then I'll be right back. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So worst mistake, I should have not let her go, guys. Okay, so Tokyo got out of the restaurant, and I was waiting for her 5 minutes. She's not coming. I'm like, okay, maybe they're having a conversation in the car, something like that. So the waitress came, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll get the bill. Can you do separate? My friend is in the car. And when the bill came, I paid my portion, and I was just waiting for Tokyo to come at the restaurant. I waited 5 minutes. Homegirl's not coming. 10 minutes. She's not coming. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then I told the waitress, I'm like, give me 1 second. I just have to check outside if my friend is in the car, so I can tell her to pay. Because at the time, guys, I was waiting 10 minutes already, and I was getting so mad. I was calling her on the phone. Her phone was not going through. So I was thinking maybe her phone died. So I went outside. I'm looking at the parking lot. Your home girl is nowhere to be found. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? I tried to call her. I called her. I Facebook her, Messenger. And then we didn't have TikTok at the time, or Snapchat. So I can only get a hold of her with Facebook. I think it was Facebook Messenger. And also her phone number. I'm calling her. Home girl is not even giving no 2 damn. She's not answering the phone call. So the waitress, the people at the restaurant, they were already staring at me, because they think that I'm going to run away. But me, I already paid my bill. So I came inside the restaurant like a good citizen. I came, and I saw her bill. And her bill was higher than mine, because she ordered all those stuff. And the thing is, when she ate the food, I don't know, like, this girl, she planned this thing. I was so disappointed. The waitress was like, oh, you guys have to pay the food. I told him, I'm like, my friend just left. She's not here. I can call. I've been calling her. She's not answering. The guy, he just wanted his money. He's like, I don't care. You have to tell your friend to come here and pay, or I'm going to call the police. When I heard the police, I'm just like, God, what did I get myself into? So I just took my debit card. I swiped my debit card. That day, guys, I was so mad, because I never found myself in that kind of situation. As a woman, you're going out with a friend. Like, how can you leave that friend alone with your bill not paid? Like, do you have senses? Since that day, I told myself, if I ever see that girl again, I'm gonna take my money. And for some odd reason, guys, I never seen her back. I don't know why. It's like she skipped school. Whenever I went to school, I never saw her. And since it was just those after school program I was going, so I was not seeing her every day. I would see her maybe once, and I never saw her again. I think I saw her like 2 weeks after. Whenever I saw her like 2 weeks after, I saw homegirl walking this way. Me, I'm walking that way. I was so mad. Until today, I never talked to her again. Guys, the girl did not even have the courage to come and apologize to me, or even ask me how did it went down at the restaurant. Never. So me, I will not go and ask the girl why he didn't pay, because she already know what she did, and her conscience, they know what's up. So that was just a story I wanted to tell you guys, because I felt like it was just a funny story. Usually it's girls that usually leave the guy at the restaurant. Some girls, I'm not talking about all girls, but I have seen some female leaving guys at the restaurant and they don't pay. I've seen some guys, like some girls doing that, no joke. But a girl with a girl, hey, abomination for your own self. So yeah, so that was the story. And then that day I ended up spending the money that I should have not spent. If I knew that day, I should have got myself a bubble tea, appetizer, and dessert, but I never took it. So that was the story. Now we're old. Well, we're not old. So when I look back to that story, I just laugh, because when people do stuff like that, it just show you the characters. And me, once I found what kind of person you are, I don't care if I've forgiven you, I'm just not going to be friends with you anymore, because you cannot do stuff like that with friends who helped you out. So that is just me. I can forgive, but I will not forget. You know what I mean? So that was the story I wanted to tell you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you like it, or if you found it was funny, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until next time, peace out.